Hello, welcome back. So, we have entered the city of Orzammar, which is in turmoil. The throne stands empty and the assembly is deadlocked, unable to decide between Prince Bhelen Eduken and Lord Pyrrol Harrowmont. The city is tearing itself apart of the crown, and there seems to be no one willing or able to hear your plea for assistance. When we left off, we were just about to enter the assembly to make that said plea for assistance, and then where I reckon we're going to find out the meat of this part of the game. Pretty much find out what we have to do here. Maybe we're going to have to find that lost elder. I'm not quite sure, but yes, we'll find out. Ancestor. I kind of forget what the term was. We'll do a proper save. No. Just a proper save. Thanks. And then we'll go in here. Find out what's going on. Half expected a cutscene, but Vartag is there for us.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Bhelen. What news do you bring?
You know who I am? I haven't been here that long.
It would be hard not to notice the Grey Warden and his eclectic entourage. I hear you seek the aid of Orzammar's finest.
This is true. Yes, I do need... yeah, this is what... I have nothing to say to you. You're not important. Go away, peasant. Now, I need aid against a blight that may well be happening.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Small print. I see. Those two are a bit snappy. Let's talk to Bhelen, shall we?
You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Bhelen can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Bhelen to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper.
I promise. I'm no spy. Oh, alright, you must not be a spy then. Alright. He's the only son who still lives. Let's go with that one. I thought the king supported Harrowmont.
That hurts worst of all. That Harrowmont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Bhelen cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
I see. I promise I am no spy. That's actually quite neat, actually. I can go and... So I thought I was going to walk into this grand assembly. Maybe I was standing outside the wrong building here. Seems I'm trying to see Bhelen here instead. But I can go in to see Harrowmont. I mean, that's kind of neat. But no, we'll see what exactly he wants us to do. Because he is the son of the king, after all. And the king apparently was delirious when he was saying Harrowmont should be his successor. We don't know that. It could be a story invented by these guys. But nevertheless, what must I do to prove my good intentions? Just to be able to go and see him.
Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Yeah, but I'm just working for this guy without knowing the other guy's story. I'm just instantly aligning myself with him. I'll have to think about it.
Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time.
So
I will be here if you change your mind.
I've completed a quest, apparently. Oh, updated. Alright. Prince Bhelen will not give you an audience until you prove yourself trustworthy. Vartag has asked you to show Lord... well, he hasn't, but... didn't ask, but I've got it anyway, the details. Lord Henry and Lady Dace Mercenary notes as evidence of Harrowmont's cheating ways. Vartag says Dace can often be found in the tapsters in the commons. I've met him. Well, Lord Helmley seldom leaves the Diamond Quarter. Vartag awaits your decision in the assembly chamber in the ground. Yeah, so it is the assembly chamber. But I can't actually get... I can just go straight through there. Which is where I was...
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
This is what we're here for.
Going.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Bhelen's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
So they're the two people that we're... looks like... Oh, we're going to turn away. Speak to you? Oh, let's just stop with this. Okay. Attempted to address the assembly, but they were deaf to your concerns while the throne is up for grabs. I found him, that's true.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
But there's... I'm going to try this one again, it's not going to work. A Blight is coming. This seems to be the guy I need to talk to actually get something done, rather than aid one or the other against their sort of bickering rival. Let's hopefully we can have a word with this guy and break the stalemate. But a Blight is coming. Let's say that first.
Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else.
Alright, what can I do to possibly break this stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Bhelen or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Verender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Bhelen's second, is often here in the Assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Right, so there's not a whole lot there. So let's go and see this other dude. There's him. Looks like we're going to have to go to one of... Oh, the other... Oh, there you are.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Verender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
Could I possibly speak to Lord Harrowmont?
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Bhelen's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
So pretty much, from what we've learned, which isn't much, because there are supporters on both sides, we need to pick one to actually help. Without really knowing a whole lot about them. Which, not what I expected. I could just say this. Wants me to just besmirch Harrowmont's reputation straight away. How can I prove I'm not working for him?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Bhelen found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So let's try and find out why.
That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Bhelen would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
See, what if I don't want to start picking sides?
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Wants me to fight in the provings. Purely for this, it seems that this is the better way to go, because this does not really risk my life. Let's have a look at, let's just see these, because he won't until I prove myself trustworthy, and he wants me to prove that Harrowmont is cheating, whereas he just wants me to beat some people in a fight. If I do prove that he's cheating, that Harrowmont is cheating, you know, and trying to bribe people and stuff, then he is the one in the wrong. So I'm going to do this one. If he's not cheating, you know, then yeah, he's in the right, but I'll be in his bad books, if you like, so I'll work for the wrong person. But yeah, let's do this one then. I'm actually going to mark it as active, which I don't normally do, but this is a big place, and my character should know where to go. So, yeah, I'm going to look for evidence for Harrowmont's cheating ways. Pretty much, that's what I'm going to do. So, we are looking for them in the Commons, the Tapsters, and the Diamond Quarter, which is where we are. Okay, so let's actually accept this quest from him if we haven't already. Even though it's in our quest book, we're going to say, yeah, okay, we'll have a look for this evidence.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Bhelen to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
Alright, what exactly do you want me to do? Let's actually hear it from his mouth, rather than what I've scribbled in my diary from my omnipotent knowledge.
Harrowmont tried using the same plot of land to buy the votes of both Lady Dace and young Lord Helmy. I have the promissory notes to prove it, but neither of them would listen to anyone they knew favored Bhelen. As a neutral party, you could present the evidence and convince them Lord Harrowmont plans to cheat them.
I must admit, I'm not quite understanding the angle he's coming from. Is he actually cheating them, or are we trying to convince them that they're being cheated? Sounds like more of the latter, and perhaps because my character, as well as myself, doesn't really understand Dwarven politics that much, he's going to assume that he is actually trying to cheat them, and Lord Harrowmont has been a bad boy. So, tell me more about them.
I'm asking you to deliver a message, not enter marriage negotiations. Now, are you going to help or not?
Fine, I will. Where do I get them?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries.
Alright then.
Don't bother me again without something to report.
He's very gruff and stuff, but that's fine. He's a dwarf. I wonder if we can look at this sort of thing. I need to sell the wolf pelts, they're apparently useless. Plot items. Prove that Harrowmont gave the same land to both House Dace and House Helmy. Same thing? Okay, so they prove that he's cheating. Right, okay. Alright. Let's go and find them then. I don't normally like to follow an arrow like we've got up here, but in this case it does seem to be...
Legion of the Dead Warriors
Yes,
secretly
yes,
wear
Death
Prince
Warrior,
Bhelen's
yes.
colors. Our prince has
I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Alright, so there's Lady Dace,
What do you want?
which you already
Ah,
knew.
I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Oh yes, yes I am. I am very anxious.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
Anyway, you're Lady Dace, right?
I am. And what business would you have with me?
Well, look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Are you going to tell him?
I cannot. Not for weeks. He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
Sending me in there, aren't you? How would I know where to find him in the deep roads? I hear it's quite extensive.
He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned.
No.
I'll give you a pass as well.
Oh, thank you.
Usually no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go?
God. Well, I can't say I'll leave right now. I'm not going to. I'm going to go and find the other thing. You have the information, vote with your conscience. You're sort of passing the buck. I know full well that I'm going to have to go into the deep roads anyway as a player. I know. But my character doesn't exactly want to go into it. He's heard bad things about the deep roads. And he's not a coward, but he's really hoping to avoid going in there. So I'm going to say, look, right, I've given you this. It's obvious that he's cheating you. Vote with your conscience.
If father returns before the election, I'll be sure to tell him.
Mm-hmm. And there's the update end anyway. There we go. Rude. Was made by her father. She does not have the authority to change her house's vote. Alright. To the pub. It's still highlighted. That's annoying. Makes me
of the hour. Lord
makes me think
Bhelen
I've missed
promises
something, but
radical
if I didn't have this active, I wouldn't know that.
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Opera.
Bronca.
She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapsters and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always
Can I get up
ends.
these stairs? I didn't notice these stairs when I came out because they were behind us. Just purely to have a look at this view. And there it is. Right then. To Tapsters! Yay! Tapsters pub again.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia's not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Oh. We're going to get involved in that? Yep. Yep, we are.
This This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
I can't really say that I'm impressed with this backwater thug working for this Jarvia. Now what is this Carta? Let's just get this out of him.
You really should learn more about the places you visit. The Carta is the foundation of business in Orzammar. It's a commercial venture of like-minded individuals who make money in whatever way suits their talents.
Oh, a gang of thieves. Yeah.
You say protection racket, I say honorable business.
Oh!
You say thief, I say dead human.
That sounded like a threat, you know.
Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar is?
Let's get into a fight. You know what? Well... Alright, let's go with that. I'm not thinking about this from a stat-based point. You know, I'm saving that. I'm just seeing, you know, am I going to go straight into a fight? I'm going to say, look at this. I've got a golem, by the way.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep.
All right, you win.
Golem.
I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Alright, we'll settle that peacefully enough. I suppose it's best not to shed blood in this place. Hello. You were closed before.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
Give me everything in your store.
No.
No. Oh, there we go. Alright, tell me about this Java.
Jarvia. I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
Oh, tell me about them, actually.
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
You go that far as to say the children as well?
Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about.
Nothing at all? Not even a store?
Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss? I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
I am sure you are, my friend. Yay! Yay! Let's buy these. All of them. Thank you. Yay. And yay! Now, I was thinking about getting some stuff for Liliana. I.e. Did I need that? Did I need that? Or was it distilled? I need to check. A remarkable emerald. Shale would like that, though I would spend money on her right now. I'm not sure. Mage Bane. Drains their mana. I'm going to buy this concentrator agent because I think it might be what I'm looking for. There's only 2 of them anyway. Though I forget. And traps and stuff. Yep, elf fruit. Where is it? Where was it? I saw it. There it is. And I don't know how many flasks I have, so I can buy some off this guy. What, 20 or so? That'll do. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's have a look here. It wasn't really you, was it?
Yes?
It's distillation. Although concentrate agent I do need as well, so that's cool. But yeah, I do want to make these. But it was I thought it was distillation agent. Let's make though this these. Although that would be nice, but I need a distillation agent for that. I might find some. I'm going to leave it. We don't really need them now. We got 25 of them, plus whatever else.
Yes.
So there's this sort of like head thief. Oh. Do I know what that... Did I read that before? Guess not. The dwarves are lauded for their craftsmanship, and the city of Orzammar is one of the finest works. Orzammar lies in the heart of the Frostpack Mountains, deep underground. The city arcs outward from the royal palace, which is built around a natural lava vent, continually fountaining liquid rock, which both lights and heats the entire cavern. The topmost tier of Orzammar is home of the noble caste, with their palaces fanning out in both directions from the court of the king, as we saw before, as well as the Shaperate, which serves as the repository for the dwarven knowledge. The lower tier is the commons, where the merchant caste holds sway and where the finest works of Orzammar's craftsmanship are for sale. In the centre of the river of lava, connected the commons by the causeway, are the proving grounds, a sacred arena where the dwarves, by ancient tradition, settle their disputes. On one side of the fiery river are the ruins of the old dwarven palaces fallen into disrepair, which the locals call Dust Town, now home to the city's castless. On the other side of the river are the deep roads, which once joined the sprawling dwarven empire together, but now, after centuries of darkspawn incursions, are largely sealed off. Nearly all knowledge of this network of underground passages has been lost, even to its builders. There's Brother Jenna TV again. I don't want to go in there. We will be having a word with you later, I'm sure, but not yet. Let's go to the tavern. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, I might buy this. It's from him, isn't it? The manual of
What now?
skilling, I'm gonna call it. So I can get one more skill up. Because basically I'm after this, aren't I? So if I get that, when she next levels up, she'll be able to get that, and that was quite nice. See, I don't especially need Deadly Strike, but that would be pretty nice. So I'm really considering getting that. She's almost leveled up. Well, third of the way there. Let's have a look.
Like to buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Bhelen's ascension willing. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
I may well buy this, you know. I'm leaning towards getting it. If I'm in the right store. Am I in the right store? I've forgotten where it is. Oh, there we go. More points spent on attributes. That's not what I was thinking of. That's back at the... Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I read that because I almost bought that. It cost 15 gold. It's not that much. That's a hell of a lot to spend. Buy that. Silver Demon, that's for Alistair. Gold earrings can be for someone, don't know who. Might as well get that as well. That'll really make Shale like us, won't it? But yeah, mortal vessel. So yeah, it's more attribute points. Do I need? Well, it's only 15. I got 40. Probably gonna get some more later, and you know, by the time I get back to my camp, I might have enough to buy. Oh, she's probably leveled up twice by then anyway. Thinking I might be here a while. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it anyway. I'm gonna buy some more attribute points and get some more willpower probably. Just have a look here and see. Yeah, deeper mana pool. I think I'm gonna buy some more willpower for you. Alright, so let's actually use that then. not going to be giving away... there it is. Use. Level up. Ish. So it's giving me 1? 1. I was expecting more than 1, to be quite honest with you. I was thinking maybe 5. 1. Wow. Oh, that sucks. Oh, it's 1 point. It's 1 more point in willpower. That's not... Alright, I wish I hadn't bought that. I wish I... But someone else pointed out that he can turn into a champion. Maybe in his next level up I'll be able to do... Wait a minute, there we go. Yeah, he can just be a champion now. Which makes more sense than a berserker or a reaver. Terrorize the enemies, feast upon their... Oh, no. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense to do this right now, but it's only because somebody pointed out in the comments, look, boom. Champions. Champion is a veteran warrior and confident leader in battle, possessing skill at arms and impressive enough to inspire allies. The champion can also intimidate and demoralize foes. These are the heroes you find commanding an army, or plunging headlong into danger, somehow making it look easy. Well, that does suit Alistair. Not so much the latter bit, but definitely, you know, the possessing the skill to impress, to inspire allies and such, intimidate and demoralize foes. So I'm going to make him a champion. A Templar and a champion suits him just fine. Seems a bit weird doing this without the level up thing, but it's only because I, like, forgot. I didn't realise last time. When he leveled up last time, so there's no harm in doing it now. There we go, done. He's now a champion, hooray. So now he gets... I will probably get that level 50. Yeah, so we'll probably get that next time, and then we can start looking at Warcry, Rally, Motivate, and Superiority. Because yeah, the others don't really fit him. Alright. 1. Really? 1 point? That's what I got? I got 1? Alright. Thanks. That's really great. 1 point for 15 sovereigns. That wasn't worth it, but, you know, live and learn. 1. Really? 1? Okay. There he is.